born very special. I am super intelligent, and with my own instruments I can analyze the whole universe. So why are you telling I'm not intelligent? No. You're Maya Prita Jnana. Intelligence stolen by illusion. You have intelligence. Huh? How to rot in this material world. That's your intelligence. Modern science. How to stick here, how to become attached, how to become proud. But that is not knowledge according to Bhagavad Gita. We're going to teach Bhagavad Gita to the world. Yes or no? Yes. We're not going to hide or going around the corner for 1,000 kilometers before we start talking about Bhagavad Gita. Those who like it, they like it. Those who don't like it, they come later. So, some of us, we don't have to have the whole city to come. Just 100, 200, 300 who have some brains left when we present the straight thing. And we can work. 200, 300 people who are so convinced to bring back a Vedic civilization. I don't know, I always have to think this, thinking big. Some people say this, Amita always thought too big. But if you live in Tirupati too long, you cannot think others. Everything is big there. 30 million pilgrims. 200 cows, 200 brahmacharis, 500 grihasthas, Mangalarti 400 people. What to do? How you can think small? Prasharam, so much prasharam. Books, now this month, number 4 in the world, book distribution, Tirupati. Sorry, you cannot think small. Please forgive me when I talk today. And why only in Tirupati? Anywhere. There is the spirit, the mission, the vision. If there is no vision, no mission, you will not go anywhere. That is materially also, spiritually also. Prabhupada said, I have one problem. I cannot think small. Think big. Why? Because Krishna is thinking big. That's why. Because Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, he is thinking big. That's why. And if we want to count followers, we have to take that move. At least not today, then tomorrow. Right? And Anantade is very big. And all these roots. And all these universes, you can imagine this? Yeshwariya, she explained last week. So big, Ananta, is. These scientists cannot conceive. So that's their problem. That's also our problem. Can we really conceive it? No. So that makes us humble. And that is the beginning of knowledge. I am small. That's the beginning of a student. Then you can enter in the university. Otherwise you don't even get entrance. Not everybody is allowed to go to the university. You have to be qualified. There has to be something inside this box before you can enter the university. Huh? So what is the qualification to enter in this real university? I am small. And there is some intelligent design. Then we begin to improve society. Then we begin to improve civilization. Right? So, so wonderful to read. So, and we are not the only ones, it seems, who like the description. The demigods are there. The demons even, they also see it. And the uragas, there are demonic snake-like serpentine entities, but there are also now serpentine demigods. Now I catch the point. Because the princesses of the... you were also serpentine.
We had that discussion.
Okay. There are 2 types of serpentine entities. One is Asuric, we are demigods. Then the Siddhas. What are the Siddhas? What are Siddhas?
Demigods who...
What are the Gandharvas?
I'm sorry?
What are the Gandharvas?
They are also like celestial singers and performers.
Yeah, an angel like in the Christian tradition you have this angel with the wings. It's not at one point the Christian authority, they kicked out this description, it's not allowed. And they called apocalypse. Scripture, it's heretic. You go to the jail and you try to discuss this. But they are there. Why? They don't want having any idea of the follower of the Christians to have a transcendental attraction. Because then their power hunt is finished. But the angels are there, but the Gandharvas and the Siddhas are what?
They have achieved perfection and they are able to fly between planets.
8 perspective of mystical yoga. So many things are there a human being can achieve. Where is this university teaching us? Such a low-class society. Not to be too much proud. They can only produce iron and plastic. And nonsense programs which complicate life and make it so tough. So we're going to just keep quiet? Huh? You see all these paintings? We cannot create it, alter it. In Denmark, or in Europe, or in India, or in Africa, or in America. It's not possible. So difficult. I don't know, something tells me it's not difficult anymore. The difficulty is here. That's all. We have to keep discussing it and keep opening, keep making plans and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. The strong desire is very powerful. And Krishna will reveal. Miracles will happen. It's nice. So the Siddhas are there, the Gandharvas, the Vidyadharas, and many highly elevated sages, and they all accept Anantadev. They are very brilliant people. Why the modern intellectual not accept Anantadev? This is my question. Because you have some technology you don't need. Then Krishna is going to take away. Yesterday I heard a class of Prabhupada. He said all these things are coming and going in the material world. So now the last 100 years they're so infatuated by this motor car. That also will finish off Prabhupada. I want to see in my lifetime. And how it will finish? And there is no petrol. How this iron box with 4 wheels will drive, which costs too much just to place your body from here to there. I can walk, I can take a bullet car. That's much more cheap and much more effective. In a traffic jam, you're not going to go more fast. Huh? So proud in modern society. So we have to challenge them. Because we are also proud. We are proud on Krishna, not a selfish proud. We should not have that. Huh? We should always be like this and sit in the corner and shut our mouth. Oh, we're going to make noise. We have a voice to make noise. Hey, let's poetry is coming. Why have to be voice? Always be silent. And they make so much nonsense. You see all these TV channels, all blah blah blah. Now the big rock, summertime, all the, Tuborek is making good profit and all these music shows. Huh? What they are offering? All garbage. All to go down, 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 down. But when we are opening our mouth, they go up, 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 up. Huh? And if you help others to go up, you go up. And if you don't help others to go up, you're not going to go up. Your sadhana can be so and think, but if you don't learn compassion, you're not going to taste the nectar. Sorry. You're not going to taste the nectar. In Tirupati, you have to preach. Walking is preaching. Sitting in the rickshaw is preaching. Going to the book table is preaching. Going to the cows. Everything is preaching. From morning to evening. It's so vibrant. Preaching is the life. If you have life, you can preach. If you don't have life, you cannot preach. A dead man cannot preach. Right? And what we should preach? All nonsense. If we are talking all nonsense, that's why we should not talk too much. We're talking wonderful things. Bhagavad Gita, what a knowledge. Krishna book, what a knowledge. Maharaj gave class last time. So many realizations, so many clear understanding. What is lust? What is prema? What is love? What is calm? What is prema? Who is Ram? What is calm? When his Ram is there, no calm. When his calm is there, no Ram. It's nice. And if you offer this to the student community, how we can help them? Now you see these young people, as they grow up, they have to enter either in the drugs, or in these computer games, or in this illicit sex. crushing them, finishing them. That is the youth. And we have all the solutions. Isn't it? Now what is our duty? What we can do? We can do so much. Prasada. Give them prasada. Or take it as close to 2 big schools. Let's make a plan. Let's be very ambitious, spiritually. Materially, the business people are very ambitious, that's why they make a lot of profit. We want spiritual profit. For ourselves, our bank balance should fill. It's very small now, my bank, so I'm almost. So we should fill up our own bank balance by having a spiritual bank balance. So much stuff. So the Lord, let's go to the description of the Lord. So beautiful. Like you have the photo also on the Istopanishad. It's such a beautiful. That's one of the first photos I saw when I came in touch with the Hare Krishna movement. It was such a confrontation. Wow! Yeah, I know this is God, and He's right looking in my face. And He sees through me, He knows everything about me. And He looks very beautiful. And His eyes are so special. And I felt satisfaction. This Hare Krishna movement is not an ordinary movement. What's actually going on, how it transforms, we cannot judge. Very much, so many books are out. Who has it? So, because he is intoxicated, the Lord looks bewildered, and his eyes appearing, the flowers in full bloom, move to and fro. So it seems intoxication is there, it seems. It's normal. It comes from somewhere. Why the people are so attracted to intoxication? Because intoxication is there. But we want normal intoxication. We should become intoxicated by seeing Gandhi-Kai, by seeing Prabhu, by seeing these photos. We should be so satisfied. That's also intoxication. Another intoxication, if you don't have this one, the soul wants intoxication, but a positive intoxication. And if that is not there, then they try the other way. We cannot blame them. We just have to offer them the positive intoxication. Even the Lord is intoxicated. And it's true because it says here his eyes are rolling around. His eyes are rolling around. We get a glimpse. Everything in the spiritual world is so lively. It is so lively. Oh, what's this? It's not so good. Sorry. I'm always being told to talk there. Still like it. No disturbance. Sorry. So then also Anantadev, he has these intoxicated eyes, but he doesn't keep quiet. He's not just sitting there, like oh. No. He speaks, and when he speaks, there are very sweet vibrations coming from his mouth. Like the Bhagavad Gita also. Some say, oh, this is not written by God. This is written by an ordinary man. Why you try to tell that this book is so important? We have other books who are important. No, it is important. Why? The most brilliant, intelligent personality has given this knowledge. This is Mukha Padma. It's the Gita Mahatmya, it's there. The glorification of the Gita. There are 108 glorifications. It's mind-blowing. What is the effect of Gita? Gita Mahatmya is wonderful. So it comes from the mouth of Vishnu. and whatever comes from him has so much meaning, so much positive. Everything is positive in the Vedic civilization, and in the modern society, everything is so destructive. So can we not motivate people to make a change to the positive? Say everything is beautiful, huh? It is very beautiful, it's auspicious. Seeing the face of another Dev is auspicious. You destroy all the calamities in the heart, all these misgivings, all these three gunas, you destroy. You will enter in eternal life. What more you want? Who will not be interested? Tell me. What is the problem to make the people interested? That's what I'm thinking. But Prabhupada said, tax your brains how to present this Krishna consciousness to the people. And if you have the desire, you get special intelligence. New things start. If you don't have the desire, the intelligence will not come. And it will take 100 years or 1,000 years. Or take so many times rebirth. I don't want that. No. Otherwise, everything is so, it's all so positive. No, this is utopian. You're sentimental again. You're dreamers. It's not a dream. But that is also explained in the purport. Prabhupada says, unless you hear from a pure representative, you will never understand this description. Right? That's why some academics, they call it mythology. And you know, my most hated word in the world is that word, mythology. Because it breaks all the faith of a person who wants to know more about life. I hate it. In India they use always this word, the pilgrim in Tirupati. And in media I attack this pilgrim. Stop this. You're real Indian or duplicate Indian? Don't talk in Tirupati, in Vaikuntha Dham, this word, mythology about the Bhagavad Gita. This is how I preach to the people. Really, very straightforward. You're real Indian or duplicate Indian? And how you can walk away without Bhagavad Gita? Swami, give me one book. How much it cost? How much? 50 rupees. Oh, Swami, it's too much. Gita Press is only 10 rupees. Oh, you don't have money? Huh? How many chocolates you buying? How many chips? That's how I preach. The people like it. They need strong language, some shake. But you do it with love. You don't do it to push somebody under the ground, under the door. You know? Devotees don't do that. They don't push people out. They first see all the positive, and then maybe the negative. Maybe. That's a higher level of devotee. Kanishta is always quarreling, always making trouble. The Christian, Muslim, you see, they're all Kanishta. No. In our movement, we should not be like this. We should positive, we should encourage, we should see that people flourish. We should be with the devotees, we should be in the programs all together. Together. What is this separate being all the time? Be with the devotees. In Tirupati also, in our temple president, everybody has to be in the programs, unless you have service. Huh? And for the temple it's more easy. If you live outside, it's more difficult. But we try that also. So that vision also, we should expand to the whole community. Yatra is a combination of temple and outside devotees. And they will help each other. That requires a big vision and very, very big heart also. It's not easy. So like this. So positive. Okay. We stop here. Any question? Any doubts?
Thank you.
There's a meeting today, that's why maybe people, they know they have to finish fast.
Yeah, always. Okay, one last.
Since you mentioned it, it's kind of a sidetrack. But you mentioned this Big Bang theory that there's 16 volts in it. I'm just curious. since you mentioned it, what are they? Or
Yeah, we will spend some time on that.
yeah.
Yeah. Actually, many of the real serious scientists, from the beginning, they never accepted Darwin theory. But somebody has popularized it. Interesting. So we stop here. Srimad Bhagavatam ki
Jai!
Sigonidai ki
Jai!
Jagannath coming to Copenhagen ki
Jai!
Prabhupada Guru Parampara ki
Jai!
God permanent.
Hari Bol!